there, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Where's Your Bookmark? Today I'm sharing my thoughts on Rose Under Fire, the powerful upcoming novel by Elizabeth Wein. If her name sounds familiar, that's because this is a companion to her book that came out in 2012, codenamed Verity, which was a Prince Honor book and a New York Times bestseller. Rose Under Fire tells the story of Rose Justice, a pilot and poet in World War II. She's graduated from high school early, left America, and come to England so she can be more involved in the war effort, and she delivers planes for the ATA. However, she wants to be doing more. She wants to be in combat. She wants to be on the front lines. However, what she wants ends up drastically changing when she's captured by the Nazis and taken to Ravensbrück concentration camp. Not even her worst nightmares could have prepared her for what she's experiencing as a prisoner. While she does become friends with some of her fellow prisoners and learns what true bravery really is that enough when death is staring her in the face every day? This book was completely powerful to me. It is a book that demands that you take your time, and it deserves every minute of your attention. World War II is an incredibly popular time period for historical fiction, but this book wasn't like anything I've ever heard of before, and it doesn't remind me of anything else. Sure, I've learned about concentration camps, and of course when you hear about them, it's right that our mind go to the Holocaust and the incredible genocide that took place among the Jewish people. But you don't really think so much about political prisoners who were captured and put in just as awful conditions. This book was disgusting and completely accurate and horrifying. The truth is stranger than fiction, and this was what hit me the hardest, is that Wein clearly did her homework with this book, and probably the most gruesome things are things that she took out of actual reports. You couldn't make it up if you wanted to. Stephen King writes horror, but not like this. This was very, very powerful and descriptive and raw. So it was a very, very well-researched book, and the facts are incorporated seamlessly with the fiction of the story. You see a lot of what was happening, and it's very evident that Wein knows what she's talking about. Rose has a perspective that's different from the other prisoners, and she sees things that you don't maybe hear about in your history classes. For one, the friends that she makes in the prison are known as rabbits. They're Polish women who were experimented on for medical purposes, having their legs spliced open. They were given purposely diseases, bones taken out, studied, experimented on like lab rats, like rabbits, which is disgusting and completely true. This really did happen in concentration camps, especially this concentration camp, which is a real place. It still stands in Germany. So this was an incredibly powerful book. I have not read codenamed Verity yet, but I was told by the publishers at ALA, where I got this ARC, that they are companion novels. You don't have to read them in the order they were published, though maybe I would have gotten more out of it if I had. This book can completely stand on its own. I highly recommend it, especially if you're interested in history, or if you're interested in seeing a side of this piece of history that we know a lot about and we talk a lot about, but it shows a side of it that maybe isn't discussed very often. I will absolutely be reading codenamed Verity, but not for a while. I think I need to just sit with this book and let it soak in for a while. It's that kind of story. So again, this is Rose Under Fire. It is due out on September 17th, 2013. Check it out from your local library. Pick it up at a bookstore. You're not going to regret it. All of my usual links are down below. Comments are always welcome, and that's it from me for now. Take care. Bye!